Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Bhajanaranjana Yashodanandana Bhajanaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajanaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Bhajanaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Gora Haribo 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 Shri Ram Sankirtan ki Ant Koti Vaishnavandi ki Srila Prabhupada ki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Today we are reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, first canto entitled as Creation, chapter number 18 entitled as Maharaja Pariksit cursed by Brahmana boy. Text 21. Atapi yatpada nakavristam Atapi yatpada nakavristam Jagad virinchi Upahruta Arhana Ambaha Jagadvirinchopahritarnamba Shesham Punanti Anyatamo Mukundad Shesham Punanti Anyatamo Mukundad Ko Nama Loke Bhagavat Padartaha Ko Nama Loke Bhagavat Padartaha Tapi Yat Padanakavarustam Jagad Virinchopahutaranambaha Shesham Punantyanyatamo Mukundat Ko Nama Loke Bhagavat Padartaha Atapi Yat Padanakavasrishtam Jagad Virinchopahutaranambaha Shesham Punantyanyatamo Mukunda Ko Nama Loke Bhagavat Padartaha अथापि यत्पादनकावशिष्टं जगद्विरिञ्चोपहृतार्हनाम्बः शेषं पुनन्त्यन्यतमो मुकुन्दा को नाम लोके भगवत्पदार्थः. Please recite. बोलिए और अर्हनाम्बा अन्यतमो मुकुन्दा Word meaning, translation, purport by His Divine is A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Word meaning. Ata, therefore. Api, certainly. Yad, whose. Padanakha, nails of the feet. Avasrishtam, emanating. Jagat, the whole universe. Virincha, Brahmaji. Upahruta, collected. Arhana, worship. Ambaha, water. Sa, along with. Isham, Lord Shiva. Punati, purifies. Anyatamaha, who else? Mukundat, beside the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna. Kaha, who? Nama, name. Loke, within the world. Bhagavat, Supreme Lord. Pada, position. Arthaha, worth. Translation. Who can be worthy of the name of the Supreme Lord but the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna? Brahmaji collected the water emanating from the nails of his feet in order to award it to Lord Shiva as a worshipful welcome. This very water, the Ganges, is purifying the whole universe, including Lord Shiva. Please repeat. Who can be worthy of the name of the Supreme Lord but the personality of God is Sri Krishna? Brahmaji collect the water emanating from the nails of his feet in order to award it to Lord Shiva as a worshipful welcome. This very water, the Ganges, is purifying the whole universe, including Lord Shiva. Purport. The conception of many gods in the Vedic literature by the ignorant is completely wrong. The Lord is one without a second, but He expands Himself in many ways, and this is confirmed in the Vedas. Such expansions of the Lord are limitless, but some of them are the living entities. The living entities are not as powerful as the Lord's plenary expansions, and therefore there are two different types of expansions. Lord Brahma is generally one of the living entities, and Lord Shiva is the via medium between the Lord and the living entities. In other words, even demigods like Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, who are the chief amongst all demigods, are never equal to or greater than Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, and all powerful demigods like Brahma, Shiva, are engaged in the worship of Vishnu or Lord Krishna. Therefore, who can be more powerful than Mukunda, Lord Krishna, to be factually called the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi ji? Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva are not independently powerful. They are powerful as expansion of the Supreme Lord, and all of them are engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, and so also are the living entities. There are 4 sects of worshipful devotees of the Lord, and the chief amongst them are the Brahma Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, and Sri Sampradaya, descending directly from Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, respectively. Besides the above mentioned 3 Sampradayas, there is the Kumara Sampradaya, descending from Sanat Kumara. All the 4 original Sampradayas are still scripturally engaged in the transcendental service of the Lord up to date, and they all declare that the Lord Krishna, Mukunda, is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. No other personality is equal to Him or greater than Him. Vamajnanatimirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manubhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Vayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadankitam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Sri Rupam Sakajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vidantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Bhema Padayate Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaurudvishe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Taptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhurbhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Om Tat Sat. Thank you very much for coming to Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam class. And today's verse, it's dealing with the originality or supremacy of the Supreme Person of Godhead, Sri Krishna, who is none other than Mukunda. The very first line of the purport, Prabhupada condemns the concept of many gods in the Vedic literature by the ignorant is completely wrong. It's a very powerful statement. With this one arrow, all the apasampradayas are vanished. Just one arrow. The conception of many gods is completely wrong. And this statement, in order to understand this one statement, we need a guru, spiritual authority, who connected in Brahma Madhva Gauda Sampradaya, especially Gaudiya Parampara. They can only tell. And other Sampradayas, they also can tell. But strongly, like a piercing to the heart, only Gaudiya Vaishnavas can tell. Because they have strong and staunch faith in the Supreme Lord Krishna. This one statement we can understand how boldly Prabhupada is preaching the message of Krishna consciousness. This is also confirmed in the Brahma Samhita by Lord Brahma. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadirayur Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Supreme Lord Krishna is the cause of all causes. And Lord Krishna himself, he says in Bhagavad-gītā, Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina asthani sarva bhutani nachaham vish avastitah. He is telling, all these animate, inanimate objects, all are resting upon me. I am the source for them. There are so many places. Lord Krishna himself also confirming in the Bhagavad-gītā. The next statement. But the Lord is one without a second, but he expands himself in many ways. Jai Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Jai Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki, Jai Shri Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani Sudarshan ji ki. He expands himself in many ways. This is confirmed in the Vedas. Eko Narayana. And then he expands. And such expansion of the Lord are limitless, unlimited. अगर कोई भगवान का एक्सपेंशन या इनकारनेशन गिनती करना चाहे तो उनका मुश्किल हो जाएगा. जैसा कि समुद्र के लहरें कोई गिनती नहीं कर सकता है. Constantly it keeps on coming. Similarly, Lord's expansion and incarnation also like that, is constantly keeps on coming. This is confirmed from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, when Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he conversed with Srila Sanatana Goswami. He was explaining about all these tattvas. At that time he is telling to Sanatana Goswami, I come in different yuga with a different avatars, incarnations, and I will come and I will establish dharma. I will come as Manvantara avatars, I will come as Leela avatars, I will come as Yuga avatars. Like that, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaks on, goes on speaking different incarnations, different type of appearances. And finally he concludes that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, the Lord's incarnations are unlimited, limitless, there is no end to him. It keeps on coming. And out of them, very prominently known by all in this world as Lord Brahma, and one more is Lord Shiva. Generally, if you go and ask a common person who is Supreme Personal of Godhead, they will say, most of them say these three names: Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu. Most of them will say these three. Because of their ignorance, not knowing the truth, not knowing the supremacy of the Lord. The very first line Prabhupada is condemning, same thing. We know Brahma is a first creature, first living entity in this material manifestation. And the Shiva is a different tattva, Shiva tattva. He is neither Lord nor the Jiva. Prabhupada is telling here only. Shiva is the via medium between the Lord and the living entities. He is separate tattva. And in order to confirm this statement also, who is supreme? There is a pastime. All the sages, all the rishis, all they gather together and they are searching for answer for one question: who is supreme? Who is supreme? In the Krishna book, this story comes. In the different planetary systems, the same subject matter is being discussed. Who is supreme? Who is supreme? All of them, they are thinking whether Brahma is supreme, or Shiva is supreme, or Vishnu is supreme. Who is supreme? And finally they said, we'll keep a test and we'll conclude. For that test, they appointed Bhrigu Rishi. And the Bhrigu Rishi goes for the test and he tests all three personalities and he concludes that Vishnu is the Supreme Person of Godhead. How? It's a very big story. We can cut into short. Like when Bhrigu Rishi, he wants to, first of all he goes to Lord Brahma, who is none other than his father. And he goes there. He just stands. He didn't pay any obeisances. Immediately, Brahma got chastises him. And then Bhrigu Rishi, he says, how come this personality has this kind of behavior? So he cannot be Supreme Person of Godhead. He goes to Lord Shiva. As soon as he goes there, Lord Shiva welcomes him. You come, please. And we know the appearance of Lord Shiva is little different. He applies the vibhuti all over his body and he lives in some crematorium. When Bhrigu Rishi went there, he says, don't touch me, don't touch me. And then he understands. And again, next he goes to the Lord Vishnu. And immediately here, he comes and directly kicks on the chest of Lord Vishnu. But instead of becoming angry upon the sage, Lord Vishnu says, oh, your feet might be hurted because of my stone-like heart. Like that he says, and he massages his feet. Then Bhrigu Rishi comes to his senses and he realizes that he is the one. Even though I insulted him, he is still having good behavior with me. then he confirms that Lord Vishnu is the supreme. And then all the different residents of different planets, they also conclude that Lord Vishnu is the supreme person of Godhead. And even the demigods like Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, who are the chief amongst all the demigods, are never equal or greater than the Lord Vishnu, the supreme person of Godhead. Prabhupada is writing that all the demigods are subordinate to Lord Vishnu only. And he goes on says, this goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, and all powerful demigods like Brahma, Shiva are engaged in the worship of Vishnu or Krishna. Therefore, who can be more powerful than Mukunda, Lord Krishna? These all statements are confirmed in the Brahma Samhita, where Lord Brahma praises the Lord that all the unlimited countless Lakshmis, they are ready to serve you instantly. They are eagerly waiting for your service. And similarly, we see the Ganesha, Durga, all those different demigods, they are serving for the pleasure of the Lord. And they are obeying the orders of the Lord. And they are not independently powerful. Goddess Lakshmi, Brahma, Lord Shiva are not independently powerful. This is also confirmed in same Brahma Samhita, where Lord Brahma prays. And we know whenever the Ganesha festival comes, we keep a status that Ganesha, who takes away our difficulties, he got the power from Lord Narasimhadev, Lord Krishna, Vishnu. And the Mother Durga, she also obedient maid servant of Lord Vishnu or Krishna. And similarly, all those demigods like sun, moon, all those different demigods, they are not independent. They are dependent upon the Lord. We know the sun is illuminating entire creation. But how come he is getting that light? How come he is getting that illumination power? Because he is getting that source of illuminating power of sun from the Brahmajyoti. And Brahmajyoti is nothing but the effulgence of the body of Lord Krishna. This is also confirmed in Sri Upanishad. Hiranmayena patrena satyasyapi hidamukam. In that verse it mentions, Lord is covered himself with a curtain of Yogamaya. That's why that living entities are not able to know that he is the Supreme. And the 4 sects of worshipful devotees of the Lord, Brahma Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya and Kumara Sampradaya. They all 4 Sampradayas, they anonymously declares that Lord Vishnu or Krishna is the Supreme Person of Godhead. And their mission is to preach the glories of the Lord and bring all the conditioned souls back to at the lotus feet of the Lord. And this is also confirmed. And all the acharyas, they also declare that Krishna is the Supreme. This is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita by Arjuna. When Lord shows his Virat Rupa, Arjuna, we quoted from the acharyas that Asito Devala Vyasa Swayam Cheva Brevishima. Param Brahma Parandama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. In that verse, Arjuna confirms that not only me declaring you as Supreme Person of Godhead, all those great sages like Asita, Devala, Vyasa, All those different sages, they also confirm that you are the Supreme Person of Godhead. And their mission is to preach the glory of the supremacy of Lord Krishna in and all. This is how Lord Krishna's supremacy is being mentioned in this verse. Shesham punati anyatamo mukundat. Who else can be called as Supreme Person of Godhead? Who is a giver of liberation? Mukunda. This Mukunda title whole and solely belongs to Lord Krishna only. It cannot be awarded to any other incarnation or expansion or demigods. Because all the Shastric references, we see all the pastimes, everybody is subjected to material modes except the Supreme Person of Godhead, Krishna or Vishnu. विष्णु तत्व के छोड़ के बाकी अलाव तीनों गुणों से प्रभा होने वाला है. ये हमको चैतन्य चरितामृत से श्रील कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी कंफर्म भी करता है. बिकॉज लॉर्ड इज इन द तुरिया अवस्था. All others are in different modes. Maybe they are in the mode of goodness or mode of passion or ignorance or mixed modes. But one and only Lord, Supreme Lord, He is in Turiya Avastha. He is transcendental goodness. Prabhupada translates it as transcendental goodness. This is actually philosophical subject matter. If you want to discuss more, we need to have all the verses and have more discussion on this. Currently, this is what I thought to share. We will stop here. If anybody have any questions, comments, or realizations, they can share. No question? Stop here. Gandhara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava ki, Jai Gaur Premanande.